Hi, Nancy Spears with Gen Connect, and today I have the honor of talking to Rod Stryker, who's a 30-year meditation practitioner, an author, a yogi, a guru in mindfulness. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hi, so nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. So you have really built your own personal brand out of something that you really, really love and have a passion for, and that is connecting the mind, body, spirit. So tell us a little bit about what has inspired you to take this career path.
Wow, well, it's a great question, Nancy. I think, in all honesty, it's about what affected me. And I maybe I'm a little different, but I discovered stress fairly young. I was probably 17 or 18. I was just in college, and I already began to feel a sense of like there might be something more. I even left college in my junior year when I was 19. And I had a girlfriend, I was doing art, I had a full life, I had a good job, pretty good job. And yet I was hungry for something, and someone just said, why don't you try yoga? And my very first class, by the way, I was kind of too busy, life was too full, I couldn't get to a class. So I did it out of a book, and my very third pose, I went, wow, there's something here. There's something here that exercise never gave me. And you know, and the truth is, when I was reading about yoga, I really felt like I was I was remembering something, not really even discovering something new. So the simple truth is, it just made such a difference in my life from the very beginning. And then the pivot in my life was that I met a master. I met a great teacher who really understood not just the spectrum of yoga outside of just the physical part, but also about life, how to interface, how to use yoga to really create as successful and prosperous and vibrant a life as possible. And when I saw him model this idea that you could have both, you could have a spiritual connection and that, I said, okay. I never assumed that I was going to do this as a career, to be honest with you. I just enjoyed it. And then slowly things started to change and evolve, and I realized this is where my heart was. This is where what I loved.
Fantastic. So you were very blessed early on. I mean, you had that connection point from a book. I mean, that's almost unheard of. A lot of people are a little intimidated by yoga, even great athletes that claim they're not flexible enough, but it's really a way of life. Can you give a few points or tips on, you know, how to kind of open up the experience and get involved with yoga bring it into your life?
You know, I think you're right, and I think the intimidation factor is actually appropriate in a way. I mean, really, the style and the teacher can make or break the yoga experience. You and I, we're using this word yoga, and my goodness gracious, it can mean so many things. You can walk into a class and within 10 minutes of that class be sweating so profusely you don't know you don't know how you're ever going to recover. You can go to a class these days and do something called restorative yoga, where your legs are up the wall and you rest in poses for 10, 20 minutes at a time, which is incredibly healing. You have classes that are, let's say the emphasis is very spiritual and very more meditative. So I think this kind of intimidation factor is appropriate because, okay, which one am I going to like? And in fact, is the local class going to offer me what I need, and can I blend into it? A good teacher, even in a mixed level class, can really address the needs of a wide spectrum of students. What really part of my mission, what became part of ParaYoga, which is the style I teach, is to make it possible, one, that teachers can work at that level, that they have this high skill set, but also that it can really help people not just get into physical shape, but begin to open up into a quality of restfulness and ease and even enthusiasm and inspiration that can make a difference in their life.
And for more with Rod Stryker, first of all, check out his book, The 4 Desires, and you can also see him on genconnect.com.